Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve algebraic equations using the K method. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concepts. In our first example, we have x squared plus 3x all squared minus 2 in bracket, x squared plus 3x close bracket minus 8 equals to 0. In order to use the K method, we need to look at each term and identify a common expression or term that is common. In this example, we can see that x squared plus 3x is common. So therefore, I'm going to say let k equals x squared plus 3x. So rewriting our equation, we're going to have k squared minus 2k minus 8 equals to 0. The whole essence of using the K method is to make our equation more simpler to manage. Now we have a trinomial and we can easily factorize. If you factorize this trinomial, I'm opening my 2 bracket equals to 0. I have my k. Factors of minus 8, that will give me minus 2. That will be minus 4 plus 2. So therefore, we have k minus 4 equals to 0, or k plus 2 equals to 0. Remember, we've already replaced x squared plus 3x with k. We're going to put that back into our equation. So wherever we find k, we replace it with x squared plus 3x. So this becomes x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. This is another trinomial. If we solve that or factorize, we have x and x. We have 4 and minus 1, that's plus 4. Minus 1, those are factors of minus 4 that will give us plus 3. So therefore, x plus 4 equals to 0, or x minus 1 equals to 0. We have x equals minus 4, or x equals positive 1. On the other side, I'm going to move my k plus 2 equals to 0 to the right for space. So I have or k plus 2 equals to 0. We replace our k with x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. If I factorize, I'm going to have x and x. That's plus 2 and plus 1 will give us plus 3. So therefore, x plus 2 equals to 0, or x plus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to minus 2, or x equals to minus 1. Let's look at another example. In this example, we have 3 plus 2 in bracket x squared minus 2x minus x squared minus 2x all squared equals to 0. Using the K method, we need to identify the expression that is common to more than one term. And for this question, we can see that x squared minus 2x is common. So therefore, I'm going to say let k equals x squared minus 2x. So for every occurrence of x squared minus 2x, I'm going to replace that with k. My equation becomes 3 plus 2k minus k squared equals to 0. I want to make my k squared positive, so I'm going to move all the terms to the other side or multiply through by minus 1. I have k squared minus 2k minus 3 equals to 0. If I factorize, I'm going to have k, the factors of minus 3, that will give me minus 2. That will be minus 3 and plus 1. So therefore, k minus 3 equals to 0, or k plus 1 equals to 0. And if I replace my k with x squared minus 2x, I'm going to have x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. I factorize, I'm going to have x and x minus 3 and plus 1. So therefore, x minus 3 equals to 0, or x plus 1 equals to 0, x equals to 3 using the balance method, and x equals minus 1. On the other side, I have k plus 1 equals to 0, I'm going to replace my k with x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. If I factorize, I'm going to have x minus 1, x minus 1. So therefore, x minus 1 equals to 0 is the same for both bracket. So therefore, x equals positive 1. In this example, I have root of x minus 2 plus 3 equals 10 over root of x minus 2. In this example, I can see that root of x minus 2 is common, so that will be my k. So therefore, I'm going to have let k equals square root of x minus 2. So wherever I have square root of x minus 2, I'm going to replace it with k. The whole essence of using the k method is to make our equation easier to solve. So that will be 10 over k. My LCD is k because this is over 1 over 1. So therefore, I'm going to multiply each term by k. So multiplying through by k, I'm going to have k squared plus 3k equals to 10. What I did was I have k over 1 plus 3 over 1 equals 10 over k. I want to make it a linear equation. So knowing that my LCD is k, I multiply each term by k. This will cancel. So I have k times k, k squared, plus 3 times k, 3k equals 10, which is what I have here. So moving all the terms to one side to make it a trinomial or a quadratic equation, I'm going to have k squared plus 3k minus 10 equals to 0. If I factorize, I'm going to have k. Factors of minus 10, that will give me plus 3, that will be plus 5, and minus 2. So therefore, k plus 5 equals to 0, or k minus 2 equals to 0. If I replace k with square root of x minus 2, I have square root of x minus 2 plus 5 equals to 0. I need to get rid of my root sign, so I'm going to move my plus 5 to the other side. I have x minus 2 equals to minus 5. And to get rid of my root sign, I'm going to square both sides. The square cancels my root sign, so I have x minus 2 equals minus 5 all squared, that's 25. Moving my minus 2 to the other side, I'm going to have, therefore, x equals 25 plus 2, which is 27. On the other side, changing my k to root of x minus 2 minus 2 equals to 0. I need to get rid of my root sign, so I move my constant minus 2 to the other side, comes a positive 2. And to get rid of the root sign, I'm going to square both sides. Whatever you do on the left, you do on your right. This becomes x minus 2 equals 4. Therefore, moving my minus 2 to the other side, x equals 4 plus 2, which is 6. Let's try out one more example. In this example, we have square root of x plus 8 equals 12 over square root of x plus 8, all plus 1. I can see square root of x plus 8 common, so I'm going to change or say let k equals square root of x plus 8. That will help in simplifying my equation. So now I have k equals 12. I'm going to put that in a darker pen. So I have k equals 2 over k plus 1. My LCD is k because this is over 1, this is over 1. So I'm going to multiply each term by k. I have k squared equals 12 plus k. If I move all the terms to one side to make it a quadratic equation, I'm going to have k squared minus k minus 12 equals to 0. If I factorize, I have k. Factors of minus 12, that will give me minus 1k, that will be minus 4 plus 3. So therefore, k minus 4 equals to 0, or k plus 3 equals to 0. I'm going to replace my k with square root of x plus 8. So I have root of x plus 8 minus 4 equals to 0. Root of, like I did in the previous example, equals to 4. And to get rid of my square, I'm going to find, to get rid of my square root, I'm going to find the square of both sides, or I'm going to square both sides. So I'm left with x plus 8 equals 4 times 4, 16. Taking 8 to the other side, my x equals 16 minus 8, which is 8. On the other side, I have, replacing my k, I have root of x plus 8 plus 3 equals to 0. I have root of x plus 8 equals to minus 3. To get rid of my square, I find the square of both sides. To get rid of my square root, I'm left with x plus 8 equals minus 3 squared. That will give me positive 9. So therefore, taking 8 to the other side, x equals 9 minus 8, which is 1. Thanks for watching. Bye.